All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, there's an interesting storyline that I think we all should pay attention to, all right? For all the real pharaohs out there, y'all know my favorite artist is Big Sean, all right? He's my favorite rapper. I don't consider him the best rapper anymore, but at 29 years old, he's my favorite rapper, all right? I'm 24, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my life relates to Big Sean in a lot of ways, and he's my favorite artist. With that being said, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little bit confused of Big Sean and his direction. First and foremost, let me take this thing away from rap right now. I found out that Big Sean today has created a movie theater in his hometown of Detroit for just for the hood to be able to see some of these new movies that come out. Let me make something clear to you. That is much more important than rap music. Salute to my favorite rapper, Big Sean, on doing that. Incredible. Now, I have a job to do. Back to the music. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Ever since I Decided dropped, right, I've been a little bit confused with Big Sean and his direction. What am I talking about here? He went and did this tape with Metro Boomin, right? I wasn't the biggest fan of the tape. Was it trash? I don't think the tape was trash. I just think it's somewhere in between. It probably was decent, okay. There was some records where you seen some of Sean's bars and why he's revered as one of the top talents. But at the same time, there are a lot of bars in that Big Sean and Metro Boomin tape where it's like, yo, that's not good. That's not up to par if we're gonna consider you the best rapper in the world. Now I know that's tough to consider Big Sean the best rapper in the world when a guy like Kendrick Lamar has 4 huge records. It feels as if though rap is on Kendrick Lamar's side. It feels like the industry is on Kendrick Lamar's side. But hey, this is what Big Sean has put in the atmosphere. He says he wants to be the best rapper. He believes he's the best rapper. And if he's the best rapper in the world, you got to do best rapper in the world stuff. Big Sean is no longer doing best rapper in the world stuff. I felt as if though he didn't promote I Decided the correct way. Not a lot of huge records came from that project. Usually Big Sean has a lot of huge singles. I personally was a big fan of I Decided, but I can't argue with the success mainstream that Kendrick is having in comparison to Big Sean. Big Sean didn't perform a lot of the records through a lot of performances, right? He didn't do a lot of award shows. Big Sean did his tour, and outside of that, we didn't see a lot of Sean in 2017. I thought that was a mistake. Kendrick has made sure we've seen his face every chance we get. If it's performing at the college football playoff at the top of 2018, performing like at All-Star Weekend and stuff. Kendrick's face is everywhere. He did that. He worked his album, and you gotta salute Kendrick on that. He did a phenomenal job with Damn. I didn't think Big Sean did that with I Decided. Speaking of Kendrick, yo, these little back and forths that we believe Kendrick and Big Sean might have taken at each other at some point. Yo, Sean, what better way to become the best rapper in the world than stab at the best rapper in the world yourself? You could take on this Big Sean Kendrick beef, you know what I mean, and see where it goes. If you win, you probably will be revered as maybe the top guy. If you lose, who cares? Kendrick's the top guy anyway. He has all to lose. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm watching Sean from a strategic standpoint kind of go backwards. That all led to a tweet that we got from Big Sean the other day. He's decided to cancel his tour. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was wondering, where did this tour come from anyway? The name of the tour was called an Unfriendly Reminder Tour, right? And Big Sean was like, yo, I haven't had the opportunity to perform a lot of my older music. And because usually when I do a tour, it's related to the album, and the focus is usually the album. By the way, I've been to one of Big Sean's tours. Phenomenal theatric. It's ridiculous. I love Big Sean's tours. But with that being said, Big Sean was like, yo, I've been in a deep creative space and decided I need to stay focused in the studio. So unfortunately, I am postponing my upcoming tour. I learned in life you have to follow your intuition. I hope you do the same. Thank you for the continued love and support. It means the world to me. Now, let's put together what I believe could be some of the possibilities of why Big Sean canceled this tour. First and foremost, again, the tour was out of nowhere. This tour was not coming with an album, right? So my first theory was maybe Big Sean wanted to tour around this time, but he thought that Metro Boomin tape would be revered by the fans a little bit better. So that kind of threw off his whole game plan, and this tour was like a scrambled decision to still be able to go perform, make millions of dollars around this time. After that, I started thinking about other options. Yo, Maybe Big Sean really is in a great space creatively. Maybe he needs to come back with a bounce back project. Maybe he sees himself in that top space, because I think he's falling out of that top class of Kendrick and Drake right now. I think he's in like a second tier. Maybe Big Sean sees his spot, his chance to be in that top class shrinking, and maybe he knows he needs to put out a classic body of work. It could be that. The brother's in a high profile relationship. Maybe him and his relationship had taken the forefront in his life. I started this video off by telling you Big Sean will be opening up a movie theater in Detroit. Maybe the business side of Big Sean is taking over. We know he's been partnering up with brands. You know, maybe there are other things going on in his life. Or maybe he just was like, yo, tickets ain't selling. All right, he announced this tour, earlier in February. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a partner buy this ticket for his girl for Valentine's Day. I know he's screwed all of a sudden because that shit got refunded, right? Maybe Big Sean is at the point where the tickets weren't selling because, like I said, he's probably not in that top class. A lot of people are not going to see Big Sean perform again because they're like, yo, we just seen some of the same material last year. You're doing a tour again with no new music. You think we're going to go come see you perform, pay $50, $70, some $100, $200 tickets to see you perform old material? There are a lot of diehard Big Sean fans out there, but I don't think his fan base is Beyonce level yet to be doing some ish like that. Maybe the tickets weren't selling. Who knows? But I think there's much more to this story. It probably will never come out. I just see a big old smoke screen with him saying I'm in a deep creative space and I need to stay focused in the studio. Come on, Big Sean. We weren't born yesterday. There's more to this story. You're PRing it on up and you're sugarcoating it. And to each his own, my brother. But I'm going to be honest with you. This sounds like a bunch of bullshit. And I'm going to be honest with you, Sean. You're my favorite rapper. But this next album is going to be pivotal to you. Again, I'm not going to call the Metro Boomin joint trash. I've had time to listen to it over and over again. But it wasn't best rapper in the world quality, for sure. And you're going to need to come up with some sort of creative strategy or idea for your next project, because your game plan for that Double or Nothing joint with Metro Boomin just wasn't it. And we will see what Big Sean can come up with. Again, man, I think a lot's at stake for Sean, man. He's slowly starting to... It looks like he might have peaked already at the Dark Sky Blue Paradise joint, and maybe he's slowly starting to come down a little bit. We will see. I'm going to give the brother benefit of the doubt. He's my favorite artist. Y'all talk to me, though. Big Sean cancels his tour, and he says it's because he's in a quote-unquote deep creative space. Y'all buying that or what? I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty.